Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to go over these seatbelt brackets for your Astro. As you know, they don't make them anymore, and if you find them in the junkyard, you're lucky, not damaged. But today we're going to go show you how to fix the issue so they stand up correctly and don't fall over anymore. So stay tuned. So it's super easy. You're gonna need four things. You're gonna need duct tape, electrical tape, a heat gun, and some 2-inch shrink tubing. You can get this off of Amazon. I think it was like $13 for a roll, and it comes with just the right amount to do the job. To start off, I always use the duct tape. And then you're going to take this out of your vehicle and lay it on the bench and try to straighten it out in the position it's supposed to be, best as possible. Then you're going to take your duct tape and start wrapping around the bracket. Now, the duct tape is not as flexible as the electrical tape, so that's why we're going to put that on last. But let me go ahead and tape this up, and I'll show you what it looks like with duct tape. Okay, I just kind of did a quick job on it. As you can see already, just with the duct tape alone, it stands in the position it's supposed to. So what we're going to do now, and don't be shy with your duct tape, because once you put that shrink tubing on there, you won't even see any of this. We're going to wrap the rest of this with duct tape, and then we'll show you what that looks like. Okay, as you can see, I was not shy at all with the duct tape, but just by doing that alone, it has put so much strength in this. I mean, even the weak points that you can see here that were originally there are way stronger than they were. So now what we want to do is we want to wrap it in electrical tape, and I use electrical tape because it's stretchable and you can get more tension on the product that you're using it on. And once again, like I said, you're not going to see any of this once you put the shrink tubing on. So let's go ahead and put the electrical tape on it, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, it's all electrical taped up. Like I said, how you see how much tighter that looks with the electrical tape versus the duct tape. You don't have to use electrical tape. I just want to make sure this is a one-time job and it's done. But it's strong. It's not going anywhere. It stays in the position from the factory now, and it's not going to lay on the floor anymore. So it'll be easy access to buckle up your seatbelt. So let's go ahead and cut the shrink tubing, and we'll show you how that's done. Okay, I got my shrink tubing cut. What I did is laid it out next to it, kind of see how it's going to fit, how long I want it to be. Then I marked it and cut it with some scissors. So this should slide on just perfectly. So let's go ahead and get that slid on there, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what we're working with now. We got our shrink tube on our bracket. Next thing to do is get out your heat gun and go to town. This is something I'd recommend running your heat gun on high instead of low, because this is a little bit thicker tubing, and if you run it low, it's not going to shrink down properly the way you want it to. Also, do not hold the gun too close to it to where you damage the shrink tubing. But I'm going to go ahead and fire up the heat gun and shrink this down, and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, this is what you're going to end up with. Well, as I said, it's stiff. It's going to stand up in the proper position now. It's not broken anymore. It's not laying on the ground. I don't know if they sell different colors in this shrink tubing. I just went with standard black because black goes with everything. So that's why I just stuck with the black, and that's pretty much what I found on Amazon when I looked for it. I didn't really look for a specific color per se, but now we'll let this cool down all the way, and I'm going to clean all this up since I got it out, make it look nice and shiny and brand new. But anyway, I'll show you one that I have already done in the vehicle. On the driver's side, this here is the passenger side. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like completed and reinstalled. Okay, this is the one I did yesterday. I didn't film it, but this is the driver's side. But as you can see, it is doing what it's supposed to now. It's ready to use, and I can't be any happier or pleased with the way this turned out. I got this idea. Somebody sent me a link to a fix on how to fix these, and I said, you know, let me give that a try, see how it turns out. And man, game changer. So this whole project probably cost me less than $20 to do, because I already had the duct tape and electrical tape. The only thing I really had to order was the shrink tubing from Amazon. But if you want, I can leave a link in the description of the shrink tubing that was used. And if you don't have a heat gun, that you'll have to buy one of those as well. But anyway, if you like this video and you like what you saw, please subscribe. We are building out a camper van. It's going to take time, but we're going to get it done. And I'm fixing things as I can go. Also, I have replaced this bezel, and I also installed a CarPlay stereo. I did not film that, and I also reinstalled the handle, and this handle has been reinforced with some JB weld behind it, so now it's nice and strong. You can pull on it. But I told my wife, do not use it still to get in the vehicle. But yeah, that's your fix. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.